Before you taste,
Tell me.
instead of waiting patiently to add my apple cider vinegar at the end of the cooking process like I always do, I added it beforehand. And the acid in the apple cider vinegar affected the beans' ability to cook entirely through, so I had to remove the beans at the last minute. I'm just ready for them to say, "You did what? Get out!"
The beans that I just had in here are actually quite good. The pork kind of really shows through. You've managed to render the fattiness from the cut, right amount of chilies. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
You've been given one of the most difficult cuts, yet you've turned into something delicious. Great job. Really good job.
Thank you. I'm completely and utterly shocked. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I've just skated by. Everything is fine.
Next up, the most difficult cut. Bring up the pork cheeks.
Christian's always talking a big game, so if Christian's a badass, then he should be able to cook these pork cheeks.
I braised them in a pressure cooker with a mirepoix, a couple apples, some bourbon, a little chili pepper, and then I made an apple fennel slaw with a apple gastrique.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian has just done you a huge favor because you've nailed it.
Thank you.
And it is absolutely delicious.
That's a super top-notch dish. You should be proud.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
Adrian, your plan to eliminate Christian backfired. You nailed it, buddy. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Congratulations.
Adrian made a grave mistake. So take that, Adrian.
Let's face it, when I kicked his ass with my scallop dish, I didn't go over there and rub it in his face and be a bad.
This should be the best dish that we try. Come on, let's go. You were in charge.
I think Adrian sold himself short picking a chop for himself. He's thinking it's probably going to be an easy win.
Sweet potato mash, paprika, and cinnamon. The sauce is apricot apple beer with a little bit of clove and ginger. And then the chop itself was just very simple of thyme and coriander.
How's it feel to hear everybody coming up and having played a part in their fate?
The feeling is kind of something I'm trying not to pay attention to.
You cooked it a tad over. The flavors are really nice. It's still a little bit one-dimensional, I think. This feels like a heavy on heavy kind of dish.
Understand.
It's a safe choice. However, you know, it's not the best dish of the night.
Good chef.
My strategy so far, I don't think it's been working because I can everyone, but I could also myself.
Okay, Alejandro next, please come up.
So I marinated the loin with some cumin and cayenne pepper. I made a apricot and marsala sauce, and I made a sauté kale with roasted pine nuts.
Right, so you go, uh-oh. It's raw. Is this raw?
I didn't realize.
How are we gonna taste this?
We can't taste that.
I just feel like, oh no.
What happened? Did you look at it before you put it on the plate?
I guess I didn't see the other side, sir.
It's raw.
Yeah, I trusted the thermometer, and I didn't
Trust
look
your
at the
eyes.
You put it on the plate.